So today I'm with Ryan.
Oh, yeah.
The day has finally arrived. We're here at Bomber County Defenders and I'm going to see my Defender for the first time in, well, last time I saw it, it was half done, wasn't it? So this is now...
Yeah, you literally had the tub and the
roof
and that was it.
Fully done. So I'm very, very excited.
Hopefully you're as happy with it as we are.
I cannot wait. I cannot wait. Oh my God. That is incredible. Before I bring home my amazing new Defender, which I'll show you in a second, it means that something out my garage has to go. And that's why I'm giving you the opportunity this Saturday, the 5th of July, to win my personal Land Rover Series 1 that I've owned for the past few years. For a £5 ticket, this could be yours this weekend. I'm doing a live draw at 8 PM. I am only the 4th registered keeper of this 1957 Series 1. It's in brilliant condition, it runs fantastically well, and it comes with loads of original features, like the original logbook here, which I'll include if you win this car this weekend. So for £5, get yourself a ticket in the link below this video, and good luck. That is incredible. It looks so good. It looks so good. The grille, it works so well, that does, doesn't it, now? With the clear lights and everything.
We have added a couple of extra bits that we've done off here. I've got your new badge, new badge, and there's a little badge in the filler neck thing. So
it looks
so
of good. And I have my Land Rover Defender back at home, and I could not be happier with how it turned out. I've driven it back from Woodhull Spa, which is where Bomber County Defenders are based near, and it drives really, really well, or at least as well as I expect and hope a Defender to drive. So really, really pleased with it overall. And many people have asked, do I do any work with Bomber County Defenders? Is it sponsored? Is it paid for? Have I had this done for free? And the truth is not at all. I've paid full price for this and I'm really happy with the quality of the work, and I highly recommend Bomber County Defenders. If you're looking at having a Land Rover build done, chassis, respray, whatever you might want to do, they've been brilliant for me. So highly recommend them because I'm really happy with the overall quality of the work. Now, for those that are new to the channel, you may not know the story. Originally, I bought this Land Rover Defender a year ago from a local farmer. Now, he had this vehicle from new. He bought it from Land Rover in 2004 and has used it purely as a farm truck. He's used it for herding cattle, he's used it for lugging hay bales around, everything you imagine happens on a farm. And so this was absolutely covered in mud. It was mud in the chassis, mud in the doors, mud throughout the entire interior. It was in a bit of a sorry state, and the exterior body panels as well were damaged, were dinted, were scratched, everything you expect really for a vehicle that's been used on a farm for 20 odd years. I had this idea, I wanted to bring it back to life, and I really liked the idea of a 110 pickup because you never really see that many of them around, and if you do, they're usually pretty battered because they've been used as work vehicles. And so I thought, what can I do here to kind of create a bit of a heritage sort of style vehicle, and also a usable truck as well, that even here in England, when it's raining, when it's bad weather, you've got a single cab, but you've also got the utility aspect, having the load bay. So I'm going to walk you through the vehicle, including what's in the back of here and how they finish this off, because I'm absolutely blown away by what they've done in the back of here, which I'll get to in a second. Originally, when I started this project, I wanted to think about what color to do it. I was thinking about, I'm going to respray it. What do I go for? Because I really like the Keswick green on my last Defender 90, but I didn't want to do the same again. And I really like the heritage style builds, which is kind of what I did here, rather than going for that more urbanized look that my 90 was. As much as I like that style, I wanted to try something different. And that's why we kind of experimented with these colors to make it work. So this is a custom color, and it's kind of, for me, it's a blend between the original heritage green and also Keswick green. So it's almost like a grayed out version of the original heritage color. It's almost a mint color actually in certain lights. I then also went for Land Rover stone in the wheels and on the roof, and I think they contrast really well with each other. Personally, I'm really happy with how that's come out. It's then got the galvanized features on it, so got the original cappings galvanized, and also some of the rivets here are also silvered, which is really nice, gives a really nice finish to it overall. And that's something that, I mean, I didn't make a choice about that. Ryan and Lloyd have obviously made a choice to do that in that colorway for those rivets, but it looks really, really nice. Then also got the Optimal gear. I had loads of Optimal gear on my last Defender, and again, I've done it here because I think the quality of their gear is really, really good, and I think it finishes the Defender off and gives it definitely a more premium feel. So on here, Optimal wise, what we've got is we've got exterior door handles with the button push there. You get such a better opening with these, especially when you're opening that noise. Just feels a lot better than the original plasticky doors here on a Defender. I went for the keyed ones here, and on my last Defender 90, they were just a button. I didn't have a key, and that was good. It looks cleaner, but the problem I had was on my last Defender 90, the central locking was a bit dodgy, and so sometimes when it wouldn't work, I'd have to climb in through the back door to open them. And so I decided to go for the keyed option here, just because it just makes it easier in case your central locking is playing up. Then also got the Optimil door hinges on here. This is obviously a two-door version. You can get one for the 110 with the other doors and get all the other hinges for it. And then also the mirror arms as well. And I think all of these just tidy things up so well. Finally, from Optimil, I've got the window blocks on here, and I do want to add a few more other bits to it from Optimil, but I haven't got around to buying them and getting them sorted out and fitted just yet. But I will be doing that soon as we start and slowly working on this vehicle, because as you can see, it's still got a completely standard interior. When we're talking about interiors, let me show you the interior of my Defender at the moment. So as you can see, the original seats in here with the original smashed up side bolster there from people getting in and out of this truck. But it's the original interior pretty much completely, apart from a few bits and bobs on the door cards. So door card wise, things that we've got new on here are the locking pins and pegs. These are from Optimil. Again, the door handle surrounds, but I haven't got the actual Optimil handles yet. I need to sort that out. And these actually are from Blackbridge Motors in the United States, and they very kindly sent me a pair of their new billet aluminium door handles. They're starting to produce a load of different gear, and they sent me these along, so thanks so much to Blackbridge Motors for these. Coming around the front then, what's happened on the front? So on the front you can see here, these are the original. I need to change them, but I haven't decided where to go for them yet and what to get them, If we look underneath the Defender, it is so unbelievably clean, because obviously it's got a new galvanized chassis. It is absolutely mint underneath here, which I'm very, very pleased with. The suspension and shocks I've got on here, and the brakes and the braided hoses, everything here is all from Britpart. These guys very kindly helped me out with this build and sent me their cellular dynamic shocks here and all of the brake components I've put on here, including new disc pads and everything else. Around the front at the moment, this is what we're looking like. And this was a decision I had with Ryan quite a bit, and probably on the last YouTube video I was talking about what to do here, because this is the original grille sprayed green. Behind it you can see there, I've got a new radiator and intercooler, just standard ones we've put in. But I was always debating what to do about this, because I do quite like the aircon grills when you get that extruded look with the mesh on the front. I think it suits these Defenders well, but I'm trying to work out a solution for how to do that on my non-aircon Defender. There's a few companies that produce aftermarket ones. I'm thinking of looking into that. Bumper wise, this is just a galvanized bumper. And again, this is from Britpart. These guys sent me this very kindly. And so thank you Britpart for helping me out with that. Really well made bit of kit, to be honest, and pretty solid. So I'm happy with that overall. Lights generally, what have we got here? These are the original headlights I've got in here. Haven't changed them yet, and I'm not sure I will. They're not great at night, but they're the original headlights. I know there's some companies that do aftermarket ones that still look original, but are much brighter and better. Maybe think of changing to them. These are all YPAC LED clear indicators and side lights, and I went for clear after thinking about it quite a lot, because obviously it's quite a heritage look, and I wasn't sure whether to go for the original coloured lights or clear. Obviously I wasn't going to go for smoke, because I think that'd be too much, but actually I think clear works really well, and I'll show you that on the back of the Defender now. All the little details here are really nice. Before I head over to the back, things like new locking pins. It's got the original bonnet hinges there. Again, may change them from Optimil. I did on my last Defender 90 and get them to match all this, but the detail is just so nice. And if I open these, I'll show you too. One thing I'd say about Bomber County Defenders is just pure attention to detail. So these are just so well finished with all new foams, new gaskets in there, so they seal tight, they work so well. And that was a massive problem with my last Defender 90, is they were just a bit dodgy. So taking a closer look at the back, take a look underneath here, you'll see it is just so clean under here. It's amazing to see how fresh this all looks. They've done how fresh this all looks. It's a new Richard chassis that I've got on here, and it just looks so clean and tidy. It's almost like a toy, to be honest, rather than an actual vehicle that I drive around in. And these are those Britpart cellular dynamic shocks I've got here, and you can see everything else has been powder coated, all been resprayed and sorted out. So it's all just absolutely perfect under here. Coming around the back as well, on here, really nice little touches like this, just to kind of keep that heritage vibe, also stop me putting petrol in it. And I think it's probably my favorite angle of this Defender is the back, because I think there was a question I had at one time, which was, should I do anything with that rear cross member? Should I spray it? Should I coat it with something to stop it being so silver, particularly with the tow bar and all that being black. Now, all the chassis work on this Defender was done by Antonio, who works with Bomber County Defenders, and he did all of the kind of hardcore mechanical underside work with the chassis, did all this powder coating, getting all this sorted, did a fantastic job of that. And I had this conversation with him and said, should I coat this black? And I think, to be fair, probably looking at it now, it would have been okay black. I'm kind of pleased that I did keep it, the galvanized finish, and that's just because I think with the rest of the Defender, it kind of works really well now, because you've got the cappings on the top here and then all around the side with those clear LEDs. I think, for me, it works really, really well overall. Again, the rear tailgate was a discussion about colours. We did talk one time about doing it the Land Rover Stone and having that striped through here. All these hinges were going to be Land Rover Stone. But again, glad that we went green, because I think with the galvanised and green, it keeps it quite simple from that point of view. Now, probably my favourite bit about this build is what the guys have done in the rear deck. Now, Lloyd, who works at Bomber County Defenders, does a lot of kitchen work and kitchen fitting and kitchen spraying. And he has built something for the back of this as a custom one-off job. Let me show you what it looks like. So let me get this open for you and show you what they've done in the back of here. And this is, like I say, a one-off custom sort of job that they started producing for this. This is a rear wood deck, but the beauty of this, unlike a lot of the wood decks on the market, this is a real kind of heritage custom look. And the reason for that is it's actually made out of reclaimed wood. And you can see from this angle how good does that look. It's got that little separation bar in the middle, and it's all reclaimed wood. You can see here where the nails used to be on the wood, and I really like that because I think it suits this build so well. The other thing is this is coated with the same resin kind of surfacing that's used on basketball courts. So it's really tough, it's really hard wearing, and super easy to take off as well. If you ever want to take the rear deck out, you can. Now, Bomber County Defenders are producing these decks to sell. So you can buy one of these decks from them. This is the first one they've done in the back of my 110. They do them for 90s and 110s now, and they can build any deck you want in any material you want. So you can go for this very heritage look if you want, but also for a more modern look if you want. So get in contact with them if you're interested. I just think they are really, really nice. And I think with this colorway and the way it fits together, everything else, I think it finishes the back of the Defender off perfectly. One other thing I didn't mention was the choice of tires and wheels. So these are the original steel wheels that were on the Defender when I bought it. And then we went for Toyo open country tires. And these are all-terrain tires, drive really well, and actually I think they suit this Defender build perfectly. I was going to go for mud terrains at one point, but I'm actually pleased that I didn't. I think this type of tread works really well. Overall, I'm so excited about having this Defender back. I'm still trying to take it in myself, as you can probably tell when I'm walking around. Got so much more content to make on this Defender, and there's loads of little things that I want to do now, including the interior, front grille possibly, and lots of other bits and bobs that we're going to start doing here on the channel, and slowly getting this further and further to exactly what I want it to look like. But I hope you've enjoyed this journey. I hope you enjoyed this video. Remember, my Series 1 prize giveaway competition ends on Saturday, so you could be taking my Series 1 home for just £5. The link is in the description below. But thanks for watching this video, and I'll speak to you guys very soon.